Good evening, and it's time to answer the age-old question that the last game put into our heads. Is Ryu a bad dragon? Jokes aside, welcome to Breath of Fire 4, and I'm going to go quiet for a sec and let the opening animation play this time, right after Capcom's logo. For the record, this is not an undub or a translation patch. This is what we got back in the day, just straight out of the box. Well, case, really. But yeah, hope everyone is doing well. Like I said before, I wanted to start up with Breath of Fire 4 at some point. I'm putting this on a second time slot because right now I've got enough recorded that I have a significant buffer in the 4 p.m. CST time slot. So we're going to see how starting a new timeline goes and merge it when it overlaps. It all started, pardon me, on the third day after we had left the castle. That morning, we had entered the great desert on our sand flyer. We were headed toward the town of Sinesta, the last known location of my sister, Yamina. Sinesta lies on the edge of the desert. All we had to do was cross the desert. Look, Cray, a shooting star. We'll find her, won't we, Cray? Don't worry, Nina, we'll find her. I swear it. Following the trend that has been in the series since the first game, and we will do 1 and 2 eventually. Nina is in fact in the game pretty much part of the course. Breath of Fire 4 is not in what is occasionally referred to as the Goddess Trilogy, though. Unlike 1, 2, and 3, which are all loosely connected, 4 is its own completely separate thing. It's hot out here. Oh, don't worry, Cray. I'm alright. I was just thinking that it's probably better if we don't move around during the day. Let's find some shade and wait until the sun goes down. Really, I'm alright, Cray. Besides, I want to find my sister as soon as possible. Calm down. We've come this far. It won't hurt to rest for a while. Not much of a change if we get there today or tomorrow. What the? You know, day or night, today or tomorrow might not matter, but I think that will. A dragon. I'd heard there was a dragon in the desert, but I was hoping we wouldn't be lucky enough to find it. Here it comes. Hold on to something. I think that's like 3 rows of teeth. I've never heard of dragons attacking people before. Even if it doesn't mean to attack us, we can't let it hit us. Yeah, about that. Blast it. You wish you could blast it. No use, it's going to... Yeah, it kind of already did though, my dude. That is the issue with text boxes that are set on top of an already moving event, though. It's no use. The sand's gotten into everything. I can't fix it. Not without any spare parts. Do you think that dragon attacked us on purpose? Hard to say. We haven't seen it since then, either. Well, whether it did or not, we should be thankful that we crashed near the edge of the desert and not in the middle. Here, we're in walking distance of the towns along the desert border. Do you think we can find the parts we need at one of them? Probably. But there's one small problem. If we leave our sand flyer here, we run the risk of it being stolen by bandits. Getting stolen by bandits. Not much of a point in going into town and coming back with spare parts if there's no sand flyer to use them on. Alright then, Cray. I'll go. But, Nina, I can't live my whole life with you looking out for me. For starters, what would my sister say? Or think? Alright, alright. You win, Nina. Let's see. If I remember right, there's a town called Sarai to the south of here. You might be able to find some parts there. Good luck, Nina. I'm counting on you. Don't worry, I'll be back before you know it. Here, take this. It's the King's sword. I hope you won't need to use it. But better safe than sorry, right? See you when I get back, Cray. Safe trip, Nina. You watch yourself. Here. Oh, there is one thing I neglected to do. So, this is Nina's action button ability in this one, since the pause, or rather the start button, is a proper pause this time. Dash auto. Also, there's spoilers. There's your whole team size. They don't even try to hide it this time. So, Nina's pretty speedy out the gate, despite being a level 5. I don't remember if speed goes up into an absurd value in this one, but as you can tell by the health, HP does work on an entirely different system from 3. Wind magic and heals. Start with some healing herbs and basically skill ink. Oh, and the king's sword. Okay. So is on the other side of the cliffs on the edge of the desert. Be careful, Nina. I don't think there's anything in this little square, but... So yeah, welcome to Breath of Fire 4. I prefer 3, but this one has its own charms. Somebody help me. I've fallen and I can't get up. Also, what's with that discount chocobo? Oh, look at the size of that hole. That merchant and his goods must have fallen in. Like that. Just like this. There's something here. It's not attacking. It's not a monster, I guess. Deja vu. Think I've been to this place before. That was funny. For some reason, I wasn't scared at all. A person? Whoa! A wiener. Um, if you wouldn't mind, do you think you could put on some clothes? I'm sure you can find some in the carriage there. I guess. Oh, so you mean you're not working with that merchant who was here? Doesn't matter. Mine now. How'd you get inside this crater then? Did you fall in? How did such a big hole get here in the first place, anyway? Did you see that monster that was here before? You know, the one that looked like a dragon or something? I wonder what it really was. Girl, has anybody ever told you that 20 Questions is a game that requires consent? Oh, I'm sorry. You probably don't know the answers to those questions any more than I do you? My name is Nina. Nina. I'm from Wendia. What's your name? Ryu? Alright then, Ryu. Let's see if we can get out of here. So, Ryu, where are you heading to? I don't know. You don't know? That means you're lost. Not necessarily. Yes, it does. Admit it. You're lost. There's nothing to be ashamed about. I got lost a lot when I was younger. I could just be wandering, you know. Alright then, Ryu. Why don't you come with me to the nearest town? Ryu got the king's sword. You can use this sword. You might need it. To get to town, we have to go through areas populated by monsters. Let's get going then, shall we? And yes, the camp system does return. Ryu, on the other hand, starts at level 1. Ooh! Your speed is garbage. And let's go ahead and pull up the camp menu just to see how it looks. Yeah, more or less the same. I've touched 3 a lot more frequently and more recently than the 3 run we did, so uh, it has been a while since I touched 4. Don't worry, Ryu. There's bound to be someone in town who can help you. And where 3 lets you tilt the map, so to speak, this just more or less will let you full rotate the map, unless it's a special area. Of course, we don't have any masters yet, but you can take care of almost everything here, so it's really handy. All right. And yeah, I upscaled this to 1080p. Let's see. We have to go over these cliffs to get to Sarai. Let's hurry and try to get over them before it gets dark. But it should look okay, but do let me know. These ducks are usually quite peaceful and rarely attack. You're not setting a good first example, my dudes. Cap is staring off into space. Case in point, I can only rotate the camera 90 degrees here. Okay. Guess I can't cut that. Oh, I should have looked at the description first. Aigus, like other goos, are lazy and often rest. You don't say. Also, rather than examine, you can actually just guard and it will apply to any enemies in this game. I was kind of hoping for it to use rest. Okay, so that's basically a full heal right now. I would kind of like rest this early, A, because that should be able to heal AP. Okay. Oh yeah, so there we go. We have infinite healing now. And it doesn't put you to sleep in this one. Neat. That's not terrible. 2 agility for a non-master level. Not sure what the unfortunately named C here is. I don't remember what that is. Maybe a system. It might be related to a system that's in 4, but I don't remember if you needed points to initiate that or not. So we'll find out soon enough, I'm sure. A. Looks like we've run out of road. But don't worry, we should be able to jump over this. All you have to do to jump is stand at a place where it's narrow enough to jump, and press the X button, or move in the direction you want to jump using the directional buttons. Try it. That's really fourth wall breaking, but okay. See? It's easy, isn't it? One more to go. Good thing you were able to jump. We're really high up. Whoa. Don't you just love that feeling you get looking down from a high place like this? It makes me dizzy. It's so exciting. No, it gives me trauma and anxiety. Well, I just love the mutual awareness there. Are you all right, Ryu? Did you do that because you thought I needed help? You're not hurt, are you? No, just my pride. I'm sorry. I didn't tell you about my wings. It should be entirely obvious because you can see them. I can use them to fly a little, so I can survive a fall like that. But it was very brave of you to do that, Ryu. Very brave. And heroic. Thank you. Looks like the sun's going down. It's probably safer if we wait until it's light to climb up the cliff. Let's look for a place we can sleep. And I cannot turn the camera now. Jeez. We dented the ground. Bunga bunga. Looks like we could camp here. Now we need is a fire. Cave warm, small. Life good. And that's how I ended up here. Where are you heading, Reet? Yeah, whoops, I forgot. You're lost, aren't you? No. Tomorrow? Once we get to town. I'm sure we'll be able to find someone who knows you. But if you're coming into this and you'd like to see 3, I've got a playlist of that up already. It's unrelated, same series, but I'll try to put a link in the description to the playlist, so check it out if you'd like. So, the time hath come. Yes, my lord, majesty. It would appear that something is amiss. Where are the courtiers, the priests? Why is there not a single voice raised in greeting at thy return? 'Tis not of import, they are mortals. Were we to attempt to understand their mind, we should spend an eternity. There be more pressing matters to attend to. Canst thou not sense it? This presence. 'Tis far and still slumbering, but 'tis what we have sought lo these many ages. One coup, guard our place of rest. As you wish, sire. Majesty, whither art thou going? We shall go to our capital, as was planned. We shall meet at the appointed place when the time hath come. So, besides the fact, Balu is level 64 and very clearly completely out of our league. Okay, yeah, agility does go to absurds then, because that's pretty high. Royal Sword. So that's a 2-hit weapon. Royal Armor. Completely protects wearer against status changes. You love to see it. And he has learned nothing. Just casually run into a T-Rex. This monster eats anything and everything. It loves eggs. I guess it's kind of a T-Rex, oh, and just casually walks away. A T-Rex mantis. Who goes there? What? What be ye doing in this place? Huh? Who are you? They say a dragon or something's supposed to appear tonight, so we were told to watch this area. A dragon. That's right, and not just any dragon either. They say it's the legendary Dragon of Doom, which will bring ruin to the Empire. And what be thy design for this dragon? We will destroy it, of course. Yeah, sure. 2 normal foot soldiers. Nothing can withstand the might of the Imperial army. Thou believest thou can do such a thing? Thou art but mere mortals. Thou dost not ken the power of that which you would destroy. This be a dragon. A dragon, 'tis force of nature unto itself. Thou mayest as well seek to fight a volcano, or the very earth itself. Dragons doth give birth to thy kind, grant thee life, and verily taketh it away. They are to thee as thou art to an insect. In thy terms, they art gods. Wouldst thou fight a god? Huh, what a weird dream. Be free! Or be dead. 'Tis as I thought. It is not the nature of mortals to change their ways. Okay, well, if that was the correct path, what's right here? Oh, nothing. Okay. Look at you, countering. I wonder if I can learn that. You know what? We'll attempt. I'm going to assume, since it, doesn't say can't learn it or anything, that should be free game, maybe? We'll give it one more devour attempt, and if it doesn't do anything, we'll call it. Okay. And I'll look up a list of abilities later, just so that we're pretty thorough on that. Well, they learned what it's like to be on the receiving end of a triple S combo in Devil May Cry, I guess. Also notice, you can't go into camp as Folu. Hmm? Oh, it must have been a thorny bush. Yes, the most powerful thing to block my path. A rock. Well, it's a good thing we're so overpowered, considering how many fights we're getting into. So we also have an extra ability that can come up in the spell list. Or maybe it wasn't actually there at that point in time. You know what, let's actually take a peek and see. Okay, it just wasn't there before. But we'll save that for the... Oh. Pardon my presumption, but I believe you are the God Emperor Folu, yes? I have been expecting you, ever since I saw the flames rising from the woods where I had placed my soldiers on watch. Thou sayest thou wert waiting for us? Thou knowest of us, and what we are, then. Yes, your majesty. You are the first emperor, Folu, who founded our great foe empire. And knowing this, thou wouldst greet us with malice in thine heart, and thine blade in hand. I'm afraid times have changed, your majesty. Is a boss. One of Yom's servants has a powerful fire attack. Okay. But does he have a dragon? Thanks, game. I was already doing that. Yeah, it didn't do much considering it was a crit. Eraser. So that's a Dragon Breath attack. Frost Strike. Wild Swing, so... Eh... Sounds like the one from 3 that's a low hit rate chance of crit. Weak ice magic and instant death. Well, let's see what Eraser looks like. So literally the cutscene from before. A little different. It did some fair damage. I believe Frost Strike was a double hit because his sword was a +1 hit. Okay. This is a complete waste, but I might as well use it just to have it shown. Okay, so Frost Strike would be the best use of our time and turns here. You routed the enemy. Wow. Ambrosia. Yeah, because there's a funny little detail about dragons in this one. You appear tired, Majesty. It is to be expected, I suppose. You have just awoken from a long, long sleep, and you are not exactly complete, are you? It would appear thou dost mean not to fulfill thine duty as thou art called upon to do by our promise. Alas, it is as you say, my lord. For now, we would have you sleep once more. I wouldst call thee foolish, but thou art mortal. Thou cannot go against thy nature, no more than a fish could walketh upon the firmament. Still, thou wilt find that our promises art not easily broken. Return then to thine master, and tell him our words. Trying to buy time, are you, Majesty? Set fire to the trees. We must stop him before he recovers his full strength. They would use fire against us. Indeed. Planned well, have they? There are troops waiting to capture you if you go back. Yeah, I don't think capture is the plan. I'm pretty sure they're going to try to kill us. So are we still fighting? Oh. Are we still fighting Zaruses? Hmm. Now that flame haze deal is kind of intense. Really blurs the movement. There's an item there. I'm going to leave it. As I recall, Your Majesty has a strong affinity to water, yes? And with your powers not fully returned, it is unlikely that you will be able to survive battle with my creations in this raging fire. I mean, we didn't have an issue before, but... We wouldst know thy name, O cunning one. Yom, General of the Folu Imperial Army, at your service. I don't want to take any chances. Find the body. What a weird dream. Ooh. Well, we managed to make it up, didn't we? Just a little ways more to the town. And we'll go ahead and interact here. I'm not sure if this is a scripted one. It might be. Oh, well, even if it is, grabbing that. Skill ink, so yeah, no, worth it. So if I recall, some of these are not necessarily scripted, I suppose that's the wrong word, but they are like hard set on the map, and if you go through a specific exit on them, you'll open up another route on the map. Let's see. Although lacking poison, this monster possesses a blind attack. Thank you. Like, is it always going to be useful? No, but I'll take blind early game. Hell yeah. Hey, and it went to the right person, too. Alright. Now here's the interesting part. Does it cost any... Ooh. Costs AP this time. Alright. And as you can see down there, the blind will last 3 turns. I believe that's... I thought that was what it was, but it didn't go down. Huh. Also, why is the scorpion way more durable than everything else we fought about? You! Hmm. Hmm. Of course, I don't think we got the gear for it, but we'll still peek at it. So yeah, fishing has indeed returned. And yeah, we got nothing, so entirely irrelevant. But fair amount of slots for fish. Thank you for the very helpful sign, game. Let's just take a quick look around on the chance that there is loot here. Like a fishing starting kit or something. Okay. So now there's a few options, like a little bit of alternatives to what to do for doing your fishing, so it's okay. But we're at the 50-minute mark, so select. So here's our map that you can already look at. Oh, and that's where Bolu was. So yeah, we're going to go into camp. Same quote as before. And we're going to call it right here for the time being. Uh, I'm experimenting with the length of videos, but I do feel that JRPGs, you don't get much done in shorter periods of time. Um, the first part will definitely be, the size. Um, and I will have some recorded before this one goes live, a few. So if you're watching and you've watched to this point, let me know what your preferred length for this series will be. The opening and major events will probably be pretty big, but others could be shorter. I feel like 30 to 60, like the bare minimal for this type of game. Um, you should see Fatal Frame come up in the next few days. I tried to keep those parts relatively short by comparison, as it's an entirely different type of game. But yeah, I would appreciate your feedback on that. Um, as mentioned before, I will put a link to the Breath of Fire 3 uh, list in the description. If you liked this, and if you want to see more, subscribe so you can keep track of it. Like it if you did. Uh, Tell me any requests you might have for this run or otherwise. And in the meantime, hey, I hope you enjoyed. Y'all have a wonderful evening and take care of yourselves. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you on the next part of Breath of Fire 4.